iscope.media. Today we bring you another new topic, and this is the sports week. So here we bring you a new topic, that is FIFA World Cup. The 2022 FIFA World Cup is scheduled to be the 22nd running of the FIFA World Cup competition. The quadrennial international men's football championship contested by the national teams of the member associations of FIFA. It is scheduled to take place in Qatar from 21st November to 18 December 2022. This will be the first World Cup ever to be held in Arab world, and it will be the second World Cup held entirely in Asia after the 2002 tournament, which was held in South Korea and Japan. In addition, the tournament will be the last to involve 32 teams, with an increase to 48 teams scheduled for 2026 tournament in the US, Mexico and Canada. The reigning World Cup champions are France. Due to Qatar's intense summer heat, this World Cup will be held from late November to mid-December, making it the first tournament not to be held in May, June or July. It is to be played in a reduced time frame of around 28 days. Accusations of corruptions have been made relating to how Qatar won the right to host the event. Well, how true is that and what are the facts behind it? Let's have a look at it now. A FIFA internal investigation and report cleared Qatar of all any wrongdoing, but Chief Investigator Michael J. Garcia has since described FIFA's report on his inquiry as containing numerous materially incomplete and erroneous representations. On 27 May 2015, Swiss federal prosecutors opened an investigation into corruption and money laundering related to 2018 and 2022 World Cup bids. On 6 August 2018, former FIFA president Sepp Blatter claimed that Qatar had used black ops, suggesting that the bid committee had cheated to win the hosting rights. Additionally, Qatar has faced strong criticism due to the treatment of foreign workers involved in representation and preparation for the World Cup, with Amnesty International referring to forced labor and stating that hundreds or thousands of migrant workers have died as a result of human rights abuses and careless and inhuman work conditions, despite worker welfare standards being drafted in 2014. Now let's have a look at Arab and the host selection. The bidding procedure to host 2018 and 2022 FIFA World Cup began in January 2009. And National Association had until 2nd February 2009 to register their interest. Initially, 11 bids were made for the 2018 FIFA World Cup, but Mexico later withdrew from proceeding and Indonesia's bid was rejected by FIFA in February 2010. This was after the Indonesian Football Association failed to submit a letter in Indonesian government guarantee to support the bid. Indonesian officials had not ruled out a bid for the 2026 FIFA World Cup until Qatar took the 2022 Cup. During the bidding process, all non-UEFA nations gradually withdrew their 2018 bids, thus guaranteeing that the UEFA nation would host the 2018 Cup and thereby making UEFA nations ineligible for the 2022 bid. Well, in the end, there were 5 bids for the 2022 FIFA World Cup: Australia, Japan, Qatar, South Korea and the United States. The 22-member FIFA Executive Committee convened in Zurich on 2nd December 2010 to vote to select the host of both tournaments. 2 FIFA Executive Committee members were suspended before the vote in relation to allegations of corruption regarding their votes. The decision to host the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, which was graded as having high operational risk, generated criticism from media commentators. It has been criticized by many as being part of the FIFA corruption scandals. The voting pattern were as follows. There have been allegations of bribery and corruption in the selection process involving FIFA's executive committee members. These allegations are being investigated by FIFA. Well, Qatar is the smallest nation by area ever to have been awarded a FIFA World Cup. The next smallest by area is Switzerland, host of the 1954 FIFA World Cup, which is more than 3 times as large as Qatar and only needed to host 16 teams instead of the current 32. Well, Qatar also became only the second country to be awarded as FIFA World Cup despite having never qualified for a previous edition. Japan was previously awarded co-hosting rights of the 2002 FIFA World Cup alongside South Korea without ever being qualified for the finals, although they subsequently qualified for the 1998 FIFA World Cup. Some investigations found that Qatar sought an edge in securing hosting by hiring a former CIA officer turned private contractor, Kevin Chalker, to spy on the rival bid teams and key football officials who picked the winner in 2018. Well, now moving on, let's have a look at the qualifications of this match. FIFA's 6 continental confederations organize their own qualifying competitions. All FIFA member associations, of which there are currently 211, are eligible to enter qualification. Qatar as host qualified automatically for the tournament. However, the AFC obliged Qatar to participate in the Asian qualifying stage, as the first 2 rounds also act as qualification for the 2023 AFC Asian Cup. If the Qataris reach the final stage as winners in their group or as one of the 4 best runner-ups, the 5th best team will advance instead. The reigning World Cup champions France will also go through qualifying stages as normal. Saint Lucia initially entered qualification but withdrew from it before their first match. North Korea withdrew from qualifying round due to safety concerns related to COVID-19 pandemic. American, Samoa and Samoa both withdrew before the OFC draw. Now let's have a look at which are the qualified teams here. Here we have Qatar, Germany, Denmark, Brazil, France, Belgium, Croatia, Spain, Serbia, England, Switzerland, Netherlands and Argentina. The final draw is scheduled to take place in Doha, Qatar on 3rd April 2022 prior to the completion of qualification. The 2 winners of the Inter-Confederation playoffs will not be known at the time of the draw. The match schedule was confirmed by FIFA on 15 July 2020. The match schedule was confirmed by FIFA on 15 July 2020. The opening match featuring the host Qatar will be played on 21st November 2022, 13 local time at the Al Bayt Stadium. During the group stage, 4 matches will be played each day, with kick-offs times being 13, 16, 19 and 22 of the local time for the first 2 rounds and 18 and 22 of the local time for the simultaneous kick-offs of the last round and for knockout stage matches. The 3rd place match will be played on 17 December 2022 at the Khalifa International Stadium and the final will be played on 18 December 2022 at the Lusail Iconic Stadium, both at 18 of the local time. Well, it is quite an exciting news for all the football fans that the FIFA World Cup 2022, especially in Qatar, has entered Qatar right now. The latest development on the FIFA World Cup has been released. Fans can start registering to buy the Qatar World Cup tickets with prices for visitors starting around $70, 1/3 cheaper than the tournament in Russia. The category 3 tickets on international sale will be 250 Qatari riyals, which is $69. 2 people with knowledge of prices said on Tuesday. compared to $105 for the equivalent in 2018. Well, this was all about the FIFA World Cup 2022. Stay with us, we shall bring you all the interesting sports topic every week. This was Aparna Singh reporting for iscope.media.